Two brothers who you may never expect would be involved in a criminal conspiracy may have made history when they allegedly stole $25 million in just 12 seconds. Let's have a look. So according to a press release issued by the Department of Justice, an indictment was unsealed charging Anton Pereira Bueno and James Pereira Bueno, these two brothers, with conspiracy to commit wire fraud, and conspiracy to commit money laundering. The charges arose from an alleged novel scheme by the defendants to exploit the integrity of the Ethereum blockchain to fraudulently obtain approximately $25 million worth of cryptocurrency within approximately 12 seconds. The press release goes on to say that, as alleged in the indictment, Anton and James are brothers who studied mathematics and computer science at one of the most prestigious universities in the country. That university is the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, or MIT. Using the specialized skills developed during their education as well as their expertise in cryptocurrency trading, Anton and James exploited the integrity of the Ethereum blockchain to fraudulently obtain the $25 million worth of cryptocurrency from traders through the exploit, which is believed to be the very first of its kind. Anton and James manipulated and tampered with the process and protocols by which transactions are validated and added to the Ethereum blockchain. Now, if you are anything like me, you were told when these Bitcoins and Ethereums first came on the scene that these systems, these protocols were impenetrable, that no one could possibly go through the layers of defense mechanisms that were at play in these systems and hack into these transactions as they were occurring, making it impossible for people to steal these cryptocurrencies. Well, apparently, these two MIT graduates figured it out. The press release goes on to say that in doing so, they fraudulently gained access to pending private transactions and used that access to alter certain transactions and obtain their victims' cryptocurrency. Once the defendants stole the victims' cryptocurrency, they rejected requests to return the stolen currency and took numerous steps to hide their ill-gotten gains. As they planned this exploit, they also took numerous steps to conceal their identities and lay the groundwork to conceal the stolen proceeds, including by setting up shell companies and using multiple private cryptocurrency addresses and foreign cryptocurrency exchanges. If convicted, Anton and James each face a maximum penalty of 20 years in prison for each of the 3 counts with which they have been charged. So why do I say that you likely wouldn't suspect that these two brothers would be involved in a criminal conspiracy? Well, to answer that question, let's first look at who their father is. This is their father, and according to this article, on July 1st, 2011, Jaime Pereira became the 13th head of the MIT Department of Aeronautics and Astronautics. So apparently they come from a pretty good pedigree. I mean, this guy's a MIT professor, and he was named the head of a department, 2 departments, apparently at MIT. Either 2 departments or 1 department that has 2 fields of study in it at MIT. Their mother, according to this article, was a Spanish teacher at the Bedford, Massachusetts public schools. And they actually have 3 sons. Only 2 of them were charged in this particular indictment. Now, prior to 2011, one of the boys, James, can be seen here in this picture on the very left-hand side. This was in 2007, and James Pereira Bueno was among exceptional 5th and 6th graders honored at a statewide award ceremony for gifted children held by the Johns Hopkins University Center for Talented Youth. Apparently, he was a pretty good student, and likely he was on the genius spectrum at some point. Now, the other son, in 2017, attended the MIT Beaverworks Summer Institute, which is a rigorous world-class STEM program for talented rising high school seniors. For the Autonomous Air Vehicle Racing Challenge, students designed quadrotors to fly autonomously in an aerial race. And of course, among the list of people in the 2017 is this Anton Pereira Bueno, and here is a picture of him. And the picture notes that he is involved in the autonomous air vehicle racing and that he was a student at this time at Boston University Academy, which is a high school in Boston, Massachusetts. So it appears that these are very intelligent young men, 24 and 28 years old. So they're no longer boys. They're very intelligent young men, and they come from a pretty good pedigree. And they graduated from MIT. So when we think about criminal activity, we usually think about people breaking into cars or robbing liquor stores or, robbing a Walgreens, and people are getting decades of prison time for these activities, especially if they're repeat offenders. But these two people stole, allegedly, $25 million that, being graduates from MIT, they probably could have gone out and made in the private sector doing whatever it is MIT students or graduates of MIT do. But instead, they allegedly turned to criminal activity to make the $25 million. And they're facing up to 60 years in prison. They won't get it. They may get convicted, but they're not going to get 60 years in prison. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. For now, my name is Nathan Saunders, and this is The Legal Good.